Hello, my name is Christopher Sniffen, and today I'm going to be showing you around my website on Wix. Um, so first, you open up to my homepage. There's a little bit about me. You can see my name, what I'm going to school for, which is AYA History, um, and a little biography about myself. Um, it includes information like where I'm from, Enfield, Connecticut, where I went to high school, that I'm currently enrolled in Franciscan University, and that I want to be AYA history teacher. Then if you go down to the bottom, this also appears on every page. It's got my cell phone number, my email address, the links to my social media, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and then obviously some copyright information. And then if we scroll up to the top here, you have the different waiting rooms, which you can click on, and it'll bring you to the first waiting room, which is learner and learning. And these top bars, minus the about me, are broken down into the categories that the in-test standards are broken up into. So learner and learning, content knowledge, instructional practice, professional responsibility. And then once you get to these waiting rooms, you'll see that there are 2 to 3 standards per page, depending on how it's broken up. And then there's a button that'll, if you click on it, it'll bring you to each standard page where I present an artifact and how those artifacts connect to the standard and the specialty standard. So then it has standards. So this page has standards 1, 2, and 3, learner development, learning differences, and learning environments, and then verbatim descriptions the uh, of the standard. And then if we go to standard 2 here, I can show you exactly what I was talking about. So we have the verbatim standard description. We have the history specialty standard, the description of what I did, and how these artifacts relate to the standards, and then implications for future teaching. So what I want to implement into my classroom. And then if you scroll down here, you can see my artifact, and you can scroll through it and read it, and then it'll give you the gist of it. And then if you go to content knowledge, it'll bring you to another waiting room where there's standards 4 and 5, content knowledge and application of content. And then again, the verbatim description of those standards. Um, and again, these will have all the different things in them, but for right now. Um, then if you go to instructional practice, you have standards 6, 7, and 8, assessment, planning for instruction, and instructional strategies, and then the verbatim description of those under it. So if we go to standard number 8 here, again, the verbatim description, the history specialty standard, description of what I did and how the artifact connects with the um, the standards, implications for future teaching, and then down here you have the artifact, which you can scroll through. And then if we go to the final waiting room, it has standards 9 and 10, professional learning and ethical practice, and standard 10, leadership and collaboration, again with a verbatim description under it. Standard number 9, verbatim description, the history specialty standard, description of what I did, how the artifact connects with the standards, my implications for future teaching, and then down here you have the artifact as well, which you can scroll through and read. And then also, if you want to go up here, you can go to the individual pages themselves. So here we have standard number 10, instructional strategies, and then the verbatim description of it, the history specialty standard, description of evidence, what I did, and how the artifact connects with the standards, the implications for future teaching, and finally the artifact, which again you can scroll through. So that is my website, and you can come back to the about me. So yeah, that's about it. So thank you.